I think it's time to get excited about playing a game. I think it's time for everybody to get excited about playing a game. I mean, this is an important game. You can't have a good season if you don't get off to a good start and have a good first game. I think our players need to get excited. I think our fans need to get excited. I think we're playing a quality opponent who definitely has got something to prove in terms of, you know, what they experienced last year. They've got a lot of good returning players. So, you know, and I think our team needs to realize that, you know, I've said it all along, you know, you do what you have to do every day to prepare yourself, because everybody will want to play in the game when the game comes. But the question is did you do all the things that you need to do to be responsible for your own self-determination and accountable to do your job to the rest of the players on the team? Well, all the guys that have done that, they're confident, they're ready, they're ready to go. Some of the guys that have not done that, they're starting to get exposed. All right, and the good news is they got a little more than a couple days to get ready to do what they have to do. Most of these players are young players, you know, that don't understand what you have to do to be successful. But I hope our fans and our leadership on our team and everybody in the organization is excited about the mental intensity we all need to have to beat good football teams in big games. You know, these games, playing in these neutral site games, have a history of giving our team great momentum and a great start and great exposure. Our fans have always demonstrated great enthusiasm for these games. You know, Derrick Henry's 21 because of special teams. Too many guys in the same single-digit numbers. Just, you know, can't operate. Can't have two guys in the game at the same time with the same number on them. So you have to do it by seniority, and he was a good sport about being willing to change and do whatever he had to do for the team. Well, you know, I think Kenyon Drake has a lot of ability. He can certainly contribute. I don't think that he will, you know, contribute a lot in this game. I don't think he has a significant role in this game. We had to get other guys ready to do things, and they actually did it well enough. But I also think that Kenyon Drake's a guy that's going to be a contributor long-term to our team and can be a very good player for us.
That's all we got, Coach. Thank you.
All right, thank you. You know, Cyrus has always been very athletic and has always been a very good player. I think he's got a little bit bigger, a little stronger, and I think, you know, these guys psychologically, as they mature, you know, they understand how they can take it, the standard, a little higher, and they're capable of doing even more. And I think, you know, Cyrus has always been a really good player, but he's a guy that's now driven to be the best player that he could be, and he's worked really hard, and I think his knowledge and experience now is also very helpful to him. A number of games that he's played and the confidence that he has, and I think he trusts and believes in what he's doing. So all these things contribute to a guy that was already a very good athlete becoming a very, very good player. You know, we had D. Milner play here when he was a freshman. I mean, we've had freshmen playing secondary before. Kareem Jackson played when he was a freshman. I don't think we lost any games. So, you know, this is just another one of those things that you guys assume as soon as the guy's a freshman, he's not a good player. I don't assume that. All right? I don't assume that because we've had some pretty good freshmen play here. Tim Richardson played pretty good when he was a freshman. Julio Jones played pretty good. Amari Cooper played pretty good last year as a freshman. So what's to say they can't have a guy play pretty good as a freshman? Why would you make that assumption? Was Mark Ingram any good when he was a freshman? I'm just asking. I mean, I'm asking. You know, I'm just asking. So just because a guy's a freshman doesn't mean he's not a really good player. It doesn't mean he's not capable of being a really good player, especially at a position like corner, where if you have really good cover ability and you're instinctive, you know, it's not like you've got to learn what an offensive lineman has to learn to play. Have to be able to block every front, every blitz, every protection, every run play. It's different. So we're not making that assumption. If we think that we see things in the game, and this is one thing we have never seen those guys play before, that we can take advantage of, we'll certainly take advantage of it. I think we played really good on offense here. I mean, we averaged 35 or something points a game last year. I thought we were pretty good on offense. Just because I coach defense doesn't mean we have to be a defensive team. I don't think we've ever played poorly on offense. We've always done a pretty good job on offense. And I'm happy that people are talking about our offense. We may have a different kind of team this year if we have a more explosive offense. And I think it's going to be critical that the good players, whatever side of the ball they're on your team, need to play well. I think that sets a good example, sets a standard for everybody else, and it makes your team better. The worst thing that can happen is the good players on your team don't play great. Then you got lots of problems. But so far, the very good players on our team have had good fall camps, and we're excited about seeing